corners of Khumalo and Wema streets in Orlando West Soweto is the Hector Peterson Memorial. Thank you for staying with Morning Live and welcome to the Yard Bulletin. Today, the Constitution Hill will host the Basha Uhuru Freedom Festival, which is an event aimed at commemorating and celebrating the youth through artistic expressions. The event will have live performances which include music and poetry, an exhibition by emerging artists, and live graffiti. It begins at 12 in the afternoon.
Linked to the exhibition, there's a panel discussion where artists will be engaging in some of the challenges that they face in a democratic South Africa 19 years after the struggle. So they'll just be engaging in those issues and what it means to be a young artist in democratic SA.
The newly refurbished Durban Art Gallery will host two companion exhibitions. One is titled People and Prints, the other one is titled Processes and Heads Off. They're both on display until the 21st of July.
The Heads Off exhibition was first seen at the Takara One estate before being shown concurrently with People, Print and Process at the Standard Bank Gallery in Johannesburg in 2010 and in Boston University, USA, and at the Tatham Art Gallery, Pietermaritzburg, the William Humphreys Art Gallery in Kimberley 2011. The 25 Years of Kevesham exhibition has also been hosted at the National Arts Festival in Grahamstown and at the Olivans Hayes Art Gallery in Bloemfontein last year. People, Print and Process, 25 Years of Kevesham comprises 74 works and Heads Off comprises 33 works.
Father Trevor Huddleston, a British Anglican monk who touched the lives of many South Africans, especially by standing against the forced removals in Sophiatown during the apartheid era. In celebration of his birthday month, the Trevor Huddleston Memorial Centre is hosting a photographic exhibition and a documentary screening which will take place today at the Sophiatown Heritage and Cultural Centre.
It's a combination of contributions from Maibuya Archives at the University of the Western Cape, and we also got some pieces from the anti-apartheid movement in London. And I have to say that some of the pieces that we got from London are the same ones that we'll be showing, because they'll also be having an exhibition over in London and a special service in his honor on the 29th of June. So this is dovetailing the two projects.
It's a death that still bears many question marks and confusion for many in Africa and beyond. The fatal plane crash which claimed the life of President Samora Machel 26 years ago is what Comrada Presidente is based on. The film will be screened today and tomorrow at the Market Theatre Lab as part of the Encounters Documentary Festival. The 89-minute-long documentary by filmmaker Mosco Kamwendo looks at the controversial and still unexplained death of Mozambique's first president, Samora Machel. The film looks at the plane crash which took place 26 years ago, took the life of 53-year-old Machel and had the world talking. Interviews in the film include Graça Machel, who was married to President Machel, and former Zambian President Kenneth Kaunda. The screening at the Market Theatre Lab is supported by the British Council. The Encounters Documentary Festival ends tomorrow. Two hard-working actors, Tumi Sedumedi and Mwenya Kabwe, are the cast of The Mountaintop, which opened on Wednesday at the Market Theatre. The play, which is based on Martin Luther King, is directed by an equally hard-working actress, Waruna Siani.
The Mountaintop is about the night before the assassination of Martin Luther King Jr. And it's a supposition about what he could possibly have done in his motel room in Memphis. Because he was shot on the balcony of the motel. Tumi Sedumedi plays Martin Luther King Jr. He is a phenomenal performer. He brings to it a vulnerability, an intelligence, a playfulness that is just really, really awesome. Mwenya Kabwe plays Kamei, who is the chambermaid. And she also brings to that character intelligence, but she brings a sass that is just so beautiful. So, I mean, I think there are two performers to come and watch.
The Joburg Youth Orchestra Company is showcasing Josie's finest young musical talent. The fundraising event taking place at the Rosebank Union Church at 7 boasts an interesting lineup.
The proceeds will be divided between that's the Johannesburg Youth Orchestra Company development programs and the Rotary Youth programs, which is specifically aimed at orphans and vulnerable children. So the money is really, really going to a very good cause. So not only do people get a fantastic concert, but they're supporting are young people, both in music and orphans and vulnerable children.
Visual artist Kuzanachi's interest in film seems to be getting really stronger. His third and latest short film is the subject of 16 SNLV, an exhibition which opened on Thursday at 50 Kwikwimkhobi Street. It explores the youth in relation to violence and issues of mourning.
I think you can do a lot of things with film. There are things I can't paint, so preferably making a film is a lot better. So that's why I've used like film in that way. I think it's not so much like challenges. I think it's like what is possible, like what can you do? I think that's far more interesting for me. It's like, yeah, like trying to push the line or trying to push the boundaries as far as possible. So it's not necessarily a challenge or a difficulty. I think it's like what is possible, like with the visual arts.
The Mail and Guardian has released its list of 200 top young South Africans for the year 2013. Award-winning fashion designer Tula Cindy is among the names who've made it onto this premium list, which celebrates young South Africans who've made a mark in their respective fields and industries.
There are 10 categories for the Mail and Guardian Top 200 South Africans. These include arts and culture, media and film, and sport. The arts and culture list ranges from artists, physical performers, fashion and graphic designers, animators, playwrights, photographers, choreographers, singers to writers. Notably on that list are 2014 Standard Bank young artists Shane Cooper, Prince Lamla and Fana Shabalala. Multi-award winning Zahara and the first dancer in a wheelchair Nadine McKenzie have also made the list.
From the Hector Peterson Memorial in Orlando West in Soweto, that's how we come to the end of today's Art Bulletin. Do check them out at www.joburg.org.za. We, on the other hand, are available at morninglive@sabc.co.za by email. Our Facebook page address is The Art Bulletin, and in brackets, Morning Live. Our Twitter handle is simply @The Art Bulletin. Until tomorrow morning, it's a goodbye from us.